Picked this up yesterday at TK Maxx. It was on clearance for £4. It's the Rose in Imperial disguise plus the 2 droids and the gun. It's in the solo packaging. £4. Mainly got it for the droids. It's Force Link 2.0. Hasbro. So you get all this stuff. So I'm going to get this open and review it. So it's European packaging. It's the top of the box. All the warnings, picture there. So you've got the gorgeous Rose and the 2 droids. Everyone's favourite character. I mean, I don't know how Disney, you know, pulled Rose out of her hat to strike such a chord with the fans, become one of the most popular characters in the whole history of Star Wars. I don't know, just amazing. And we've got BB-8 and BB-9E. Okay, so let's get this out of the box. So here's the figures in the inner tray. So you get Rose with a pistol, you get the 2 droids, you get the weapon, like a heavy assault cannon, first order. It's not bad. I mean, because she's a popular character and everyone loves her, you know, this set's going to sell quite well. I mean, it's just the foresight of Disney to, you know, put such popular characters into the new movies, and you know, they strike a chord with us old school fans, you know, because we really like to be reminded of our, you know, our Generation X prejudice, and that we've got to be more inclusive of others. And Rose certainly reminds us to be more inclusive and caring and sharing. So yeah, great. I mean, Disney are just, you know, they've got the fingers on the pulse, and I mean, people are so excited for episode 9, especially after episode 8. You know, it was such a hit with the fans. Some thought it even better than the original trilogy. But anyway, let's look at the figures. So Rose is in a sort of bluish uniform, disguised as a First Order officer, all busybody, but she's fighting for the Resistance, where social justice is, you know, you've got to give your all for social justice and inclusivity. She's got her hair hanging out of her hat. Not a bad figure, I mean, in terms of who it's meant to be and all that sort of stuff. So she's got ball jointed head, moves that far up and down, swivel shoulders. Pistol can be placed in the holster. It's a standard First Order pistol, and the legs can kick forward quite a bit. This sort of top part of the gets in the way a bit, and the legs go that far back. This bit's rubber. Not a bad figure. And yeah, very popular character in the new Star Wars trilogy. We can hardly wait to see her character arc in episode 9. Not bad. So for all you Rose Tico fans out there, here's another variant you can collect. 3.75 basic figure. Not too bad. She can hold the pistol there. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but you can have a better look at the pistol. Standard first order pistol, we've seen it all before. And here she is next to the Last Jedi Rose. I mean, I think that this figure's better. She's in a resistance uniform there. So she's resisting oppression and fighting for social justice and, you know, equality for all races and gender groups. But I mean, in terms of sculpting, this figure's got so much, you know, in the costume, all the lines and folds of the uniform. The head sculpt's nicer on this figure as well. So 2 roses for the price of 1, really. There's certainly no fawn with this figure though, or character. So yeah, there's Rose in a technician's outfit, and here she is in an Imperial officer's outfit with disguise. Not bad. So we've done the Rose, let's look at the robots now. Here's BB-8, standard figure. We've seen this many times. It's been, you know, issued so many times in different packs. It's got the ForceLink 2.0 symbol there. It's got quite a nice sheen to this figure. The only moving part is the head, which can rotate around a little bit. Just like that. You can rotate it around. It's not bad, little figure. Quite small. There's him next to Rose, so you can see how small he is. And this BB-8, pretty cool figure. This figure we've had many times though. It's got a little flat bit at the bottom so he can stand. It's got 2 antennae at the top. Pretty cool figure. Here's BB-8 with an earlier release. This is the early release. This came in the 4-pack with Rey, Finn and Maz Kanata. So it's got thinner antenna. This is the one we've got just... oh wait, let me see. No, this is the one that came in the 4-pack, sorry. It's got thinner antenna, much thinner. And he hasn't got the logo for the ForceLink, but he has got a little peg hole there. I mean, I don't know if it really comes across, but this one, the new one, it has a more eggshell colour to him. It's more glossy. And the antenna is certainly a lot thicker. This one has got thinner antenna. And it's a lot whiter in colour, or brighter whites, I should say. This one's heavier as well. Okay, so those are the 2 BB-8s I have. This is the one that came in the pack we're reviewing, and this is an earlier issue. Virtually the same figure though. Okay, so that's BB-8 done. This is the BB-9E. It's quite a nice little figure. Again, very similar structurally to the BB-8. It's got a round sphere body with a flattened underside there. It's got the little ForceLink logo there. 2.0. Unfortunately, I don't have that, so I can't try it out. That would have been fun. We can move the head a little bit. His head doesn't move as much as BB-8's. Rotates though. Quite a nice figure, all black with silver highlights. Dab of red on the eye, a little bit of blue there as well. Very hard to make out, but quite a nice looking figure. So that's BB-9E, as seen in the masterpiece that The Last Jedi is. Very nice figure. Very cool. So that's BB-9E, BB-8. So they're both Force Link 2.0. Pretty cool figures. So you get 2 of these droids plus Rose in Imperial disguise. Pretty cool. This set also comes with a heavy blaster, first order heavy blaster, which you can display with your action figures or get Rose to fire. And you've got your 3 droids there, 2 BB-8s, 2 Roses. This is action figure heaven, I guess. So what I think they've added to this weapon now is this stand at the back, so it stands up by itself, which is quite useful. Pretty cool. A better look at the weapon, so you can see that this bit folds. Or I thought it did. Let's see if it folds forward. Yeah, it folds. No, it breaks, snaps off actually. Or maybe it slides in. This bit folds anyhow. Maybe they've taken that feature away, and then there's the little bit you plug in at the top. Got to be really careful because it kind of bends all this stuff, plastic. It's quite thin, so got to be really careful about that. But it's a standard first order heavy blaster. As you can see, the weapon's quite stable when it's set up nice. You know, you can have it on display with your action figures. Nicely painted, it's got black and white highlights. Bottom of the bipod here folds back. Pretty cool. So you can use this with your first order stormtroopers if you've got them. So okay accessory, at least it's something we saw in the film. Yeah. So we've been looking at this wonderful pack of Rose Tico in Imperial Officer disguise, which comes with the Force Link BB-8 and BB-9E. Unfortunately, I do not have the Force Link 2.0. It's in the solo packaging. I got it for £4. You can see her loveliness there and the 2 droids. Quite a nice set for all you Rose Tico fans. And here's the 2 droids you get. The droids are great. This action figure is okay, not as good as this version, but still it's adequate. Pretty cool. And it comes with this heavy blaster, first order blaster. So for £4 I think I've got my, well maybe it should have been less, but still, you know, at least I've reviewed the set now. So you've got Rose, BB-8, BB-9E and the heavy blaster. So definitely, if you can find it for £4, I wouldn't pay more for that for this set, then it's worth picking up. Here's Rose and Rose. Definitely see her head sculpt's a lot nicer than this one. Okay, so it's not too bad a set. And there's the original one I had, BB-8, very similar to this new one. And then the BB-9E. Probably this is the best figure in the lot, because this is the first BB-9E I've ever had. It's great. Okay, so that's my rambling, waffling review of this set, the Rose Tico Imperial disguise with 2 droids pack from The Last Jedi. and yep, very nice, or not very nice, it's up to you. Okay, so cheers, goodbye. Final look at the two droids. These are the two I like the best, so I've got it mainly for these two. This is okay, you can use it with your first order stormtroopers. And then this one, I don't know, I'll put it on display somewhere. Alright, cheers, goodbye, that's it. I must stop this video. Alright, cheers, goodbye.